welcome to No Enemies Here, the show, where the volume is fixed and all that, and I keep forgetting to call my mechanic to change my tires. I just went upstairs to get the phone. Did I come get the phone? No, I didn't get the phone. Also, does anybody wake up with goopy eyes? I know this is weird, but I wake up and my eyes are burning a little bit, and I have this film of mucus, I guess, in my eyes, and it takes about 2 hours before I can look at life normally. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, I'm just... Does anybody have this problem? Please let me know. But anyways. Alright, what's the news? Okay, because I just recorded something, and I can't find it anymore, so I have to redo it again. For God's sakes, man. Okay, so first things first. The Rock of Chickamauga. That is a new Herman Lutman Black Swan series. Same as A Most Fearful Sacrifice. I'm assuming it's the same type of box design and everything. I don't know if they're going to have a Rick Barber map. But if they do, that's awesome. You know? But if they don't, that's obviously understandable, because Rick Barber passed away and he's the map artist. So check it out, it's live, The Rock of Chickamauga, a Herman Lutman game, another Herman Lutman game, on Kickstarter October 24th. That means it's happening right now. Get it while it's hot, or your mama rides a vacuum cleaner. And okay, so we have... Also, I put all this stuff in. It's on Facebook. I save stuff, and then I bring it to you because you come here to get the news. So, my first news of the day is going to be on Facebook news of the day, I guess. I don't want to start something new here, for God's sakes. Is Mesa de Guerra. It's a online war game convention from the 12th to the 15th of December. I'm assuming this is in Spanish. And, I mean, why the Mesa de Guerra Patreon? Oh, I see, okay. Check it out. Looks cool. I'm going to take a screenshot of that right now, just to show you. And there it is, righto. So, Mesa de Guerra, all right, online convention. I'm assuming in Spanish. I don't know, could be Portuguese. I don't know. Capiche? Capiche. Okay, and I found something interesting. Jose Fernandez, one of my latest projects, he says, and it's the Battle of Alicia 52 BC, a solitaire war game. It's coming to Kickstarter. SPQR Battles of Alicia 52 BC, and it includes, in terms of shits and all that, Roman Legion, Auxilia, Cavalry, Caesars there, Marcus Antonius, Gaul Infantry, Gaul Infantry, Gaul Ladder Infantry. Holy moly, the Gauls are coming! And check it out. I don't know what this is, meaning I know what it is, it's a game. And check it out, Joe Fernandez. Huh? Know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And Wharf Rat Games new show, Rat Chat, premieres on October 30th. So this is a new game company with Ryan Heilman and Wes Crawford. Those guys look like a lot of fun. Obviously, one guy's a musician and the other guy is just a regular human being. That is, Ryle Heilman. And, anyways, check it out. I can't believe I can't remember his name. Unbelievable. So, that's it for my news that I found that was relevant to me to put on the show for today. So, there's the GMT monthly update on today, and we have Mike, Meandering Mike, and we have Ken of Seek Out and Play. So, stick around. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of more goof-ups, and have fun.
Here at Noble Knight Games, we've been carefully growing the world's largest selection of tabletop games, going on 25 years now. From fresh-picked new releases to finely aged vintage classics and hard-to-find imports, you can buy, sell, trade, and play with us at our store in Fitchburg, Wisconsin. Or shop online 24/7 from anywhere in the world, just like nature intended. Growing fresh daily at Noble Knight Games.
Okay, let's do the fun stuff. And so, the fun stuff this week is obviously the show that you're watching here. It's the GMT Monthly Update, October 2024. So what's the goings-ons? I'll tell you what's the goings-ons. News from Gene. They had 140 people at the warehouse at their weekend, at our fall weekend at the warehouse. Weekend at our fall weekend at the warehouse. I swear to God, that's what's written. I know. I'm confused. That's because it's me. Anyways, there you see a picture of Kai and another gentleman. Looks like Tim Porter, but it ain't. It's Adam. I'm sorry, I don't know Adam. I don't know. What's that saying? I don't know something from Adam. Well, there you go. And there's a shot of Anata Gupta and the solo Meister, John Butterfield. And Tim Porter is now an honorary office lady. Yeah. Yes, sir. Ma'am. That's what I say. I wonder if Tim Porter is half of the Wargame Boot Camp with Carl Kreider. And if Tim Porter is an office lady, if Carl was there, would they make him? God. I can't look at Carl as an office lady. Anyways, he's not. And this is what's charging next week. It's Command and Colors Medieval Knights, which is Savage. And then Comanchira by Joel Toppin. Holland 44, second printing and a mounted map. And Mike Bertolucci's Wolfpack. And another book, War Games According to Mark. A Historian's View of Wargaming Design by Mark Herman. I was going to say Herman Luttman because Herman Luttman is everywhere. He's like the Phil Collins of wargaming. You know, you can't turn on the radio without hearing In the Air Tonight or Somebody Lose That Number, whatever, you know, Phil Collins. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're going to hear Herman's name being said, if I'm not mistaken, and I haven't even checked, easily 5 times in the, what's my channel called? No Enemies Here. You see what I'm saying? So there you go, okay? Mike Bertuccelli's The North Atlantic Convoy Struggles, October 1941 to March 1943. All right. And there's a picture of that. And then on GMT Talks, the Billingsley's interview the Billingsleys. Yeah, figure it out. Also, Assault on Gallipoli is in the warehouse, they say. So this is a game from HEXES, and they say that this is a very cool area/zone-based game with a mounted map, beautiful counters, and combat and action cards. So that's Assault on Gallipoli. So, there is our remember in some magazines in the 70s, I remember in Quebec we had a very leftist, I guess, magazine. Anyways, not magazine, it's a newspaper. It's called the Journal de Montréal. And I think it was page 7. They always had a picture of a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, page 7. So, this back of the box is the page 7 of the GMT News back of the box pick. And it's Space Empires. All good things. So, this is the end of the Space Empire thing by Jim Crone series, and ownership of the original game Space Empires 4X is required to play. Ownership of Space Empires Close Encounters and Space Empires Replicators is recommended. Note that this expansion contains no board. Capiche? So, don't freak out when you don't get a board. You've been told. So, Fields of Fire Deluxe Edition. So, this is the GMT1 by Jason Carr, right? Is at the printer, he says, and it was also approved by Kai. So, we're just waiting for advanced copies to arrive, they say. Alright? And Fields of Fire Deluxe Edition is a game by Ben Hull. And, they say, and, you know, I have it, and I haven't played it, and shame on me. They say that it's the most realistic field operation, I guess you can say, or field. Yeah, realistic. It's realistic. I had a tough night yesterday. All right. So, all right. Let's see what else is going on. I'm gonna go quickly here. So today's new P500 editions, Echoes from the Dark. This is a coin/ICS formula, and it says where each faction acts on every turn, and the event deck is replaced with 48 unique technologies for them to research. Setup is quick and easy, modular map, 8 factions, new experience every game. So, that's Echo from the Dark. And it's a game designed by Adam Blinkensop. Sorry, Adam. And it's the ICS series, Volume 4, Echo from the Dark. Also, Labyrinth, The Rise of Al-Qaeda, 1993-2001. This is an expansion designed by Peter Evans, and The Rise of Al-Qaeda takes the series back in time to cover the period following the World Trade Center bombing. It says mere weeks into Bill Clinton's first term, and invites players to compare the dynamics of this earlier period. Despite some obvious differences in how the US fought against Islamist terrorism in the 90s, the Labyrinth series mechanics are a perfect fit for the era given their strategic and geopolitical scope. So that is Labyrinth, The Rise of Al-Qaeda, 1993-2001. And look at that. I, Napoleon, second printing. How quickly can a game sell out? Now we're going to have like when you want to buy tickets to a rock concert. You know, you want to buy tickets. I just went to see a band called Beat. And here in Montreal, we're very accepting of progressive rock, right? We're an educated crowd. And actually, we are. Because I've been on both sides, on stage and in the crowd, and let me tell you, we are an educated crowd. I, Napoleon, second edition, Ted Racer. Seriously? Seriously. It just came out. I don't know how they do that. Do they, like GMT, do they have a second reprint stocked already, or is actually reprinting? You know what I mean? Semantics. Also, Skies Above Britain, second printing, and that is a Jeremy White game, and I don't know, Skies Above Britain, is it just Jeremy White? No, and Gina Willis. Let us not forget Gina Willis, and we had the Chit Show, we interviewed Gina, and she's real cool, very nice, very fun. And so, that's that. So the coming events, let's not forget Harold's Baby SD HistCon, November 8th to 11th, 2024. This is going to be happening in San Diego, Friday to Monday, November 8th to 11th. I think it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. And it says 2023. Oh, they made a mistake there. I hope they made a mistake. I hope those dates are right. But anyways, that's what it is. And okay, here goes. This is Batalladores. So it's a convention of historic simulation games, and it's happening in Zaragoza from 7th to the 10th of November. And what's his name? The event will host gamers from all over the country, some foreign visitors. Check it out. Check it out on the page of GMT's page. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I think this is last but not least for convention. It's Schenectady, New York, April 24th to 27, 2025. And that is GMT East. You know what? It's not that far from my house. 5 hours and I'm there. And I know that you Americans, you guys travel, man. Me, if I could travel on my couch or teleport, that would make it much easier. But anyways, pre-registration, the pre-registration fee is $100 for the entire weekend. You get a T-shirt, additional $15, and that's it. Okay, so check it out, and that's what it is. And that's the story for me. All right, and that was GMT news for October 2024. Don't say I didn't tell you. Welcome to No Enemies Here, and welcome to the crux of the show. Starting it off with none other than Kurt of ID Jester. This week he has 5 videos. He gave me some sad sob story that I read that I completely forgot, but here's a screenshot. So he looks at Red Dust Rebellion and also Atlantic Storm. And he does Ginkopolis. It's a solo playthrough, learning game. Then he plays Railways of the World. And he gives you his judgment. That is Jester's judgment. All this on ID Jester. Aaron plays 4 videos. Into the Woods, Great Battles of the American Civil War. Shiloh, a GMT game. This is episode 50. Plus Voyage of the BSM Pandora. If I'm not mistaken, this is a John Butterfield magazine game. Continues with the BSM Pandora, and then he plays Iron Armor, Thermopylae, Iron Armor, Introduction to Game, Episode 1. Okay. I think it's 3 games. On Aaron Plays. Agility Snips Gaming Table, 3 videos, 2 videos on Comancheria playthrough. That's a game by Joel Toppin. And then he plays Dune Imperium Solo versus AI. A 3-player game. Game 2. On Agility Snips. Andrew Chung, 2 videos of Warfighter Pacific Peril on Palaelu Parts 2 and a conclusion on Andrew Chung's channel. Arnie of ARDWULF'S LAIR, 2 videos. More than 2 videos, but I put the live video because I'm on it. Counter Clipping episode 195, the best of GMT part 3, 2000 to 2003. And the Chit Show. A new old take on the Battle of the Bulge with Dana Lombardi, which was a blast. I knew of Dana Lombardi. I never spoke to him. We did speak to him. The guy is a first of all, a funny guy. And he's got funny stories, and he's got stories you want to hear about old SPI, old TSR, GDW, Mark Herman Lotman, all kinds. Red Simonson, Don Greenwood. You know, you put Mark Herman and Dana Lombardi on a table, like having a beer or something. You guys are sitting on a table and you're listening. What a night. I am telling you, you could probably sell tickets to something like that. And I swear to God, I'd pay, because, man, the laughs you're going to have. And the stories, nostalgia, it's great. Dana Lombardi, check him out. The man's a good man. Good man. He's a mensch. All right. Look at Assault Games. What the hey is going on? The guy is he's many more videos on this Assault Learn and Play. Now, I don't know if this is his game or her game, but holy moly. So, parts 6 of 6, 7 of 1, optional rules, close combat, ranged fire, movement, action. That's all the videos that he has, plus more, on the game Assault. Check it out. The Chief and Bonding with Board Games has 3 videos. Neuralink number 5, the RPG, Fun in the Future. Whoop boo whoop. That's the Chief. Plus an unboxing Purple Haze from Phalanx, a tactical immersive game by Bernard. Sorry, Bernard, I can't read your name from here. And then AMC The Walking Dead, the RPG Bubble Bath, he calls it. Look at all the scotch behind those guys. All right.
For the 4th Wednesday of October, Seek Out and Play YouTube channel presents the annual playthrough of Attack of the Mutants. This is not a traditional playthrough, but rather an actual game that has been transcribed into a dramatic radio program. Listen as the desperate humans try to hold off the mutant horde long enough to escape the Earth. Will they succeed? Find out when you tune into the annual Attack of the Mutants playthrough on the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. Check out more videos when you subscribe to the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. In addition, there is a monthly Speak Out and Play podcast, which you can find on Buzzsprout and Spotify. For just $2 per month, you can support the channel by becoming a Patreon member and see the videos and podcast 48 to 72 hours in advance. At least one new video is released every week on the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel, so I will see you next Wednesday.
The man famously known as Calandale, Enrico Viglino, has 8 videos, 7, and it's 1883, part 6 and wrap-up, then a review of 1883, then he plays Ney versus Wellington for 5 videos, so parts 1 through 3, and quit. And Ney versus Wellington, a review on Calandale's channel, the man famously known as Calandale. Camp Sawyer, Western Front Ace, French campaign, Marcel Hugus, or Marcel Hugus, playing Western Front Ace, but on different. This is a Gregory M. Smith game, but he plays it with miniatures, which is cool, and an old map that looks like an old Hasbro type map on Camp Sawyer. Carl Walmsley, 2 videos, Drop Fleet Commander and Dungeons & Dragons Alignment Clash, how to handle different ideas about good and evil. Okay, on Carl Walmsley's channel. Cashel Archin, 2 videos, Gaming Storage Solution and all about conventions, because he is a spokesperson, or he works for Columbia Games. Yes, he does. Check him out. Castle Archin. Charlie Charles Latorra, 4 videos. Worthington Spring Hill. Franklin, 1864. and shoots Trooper through December 1915. Then he plays Vampire Hunt as done, he says. Victory for the human who rolled a very, very good at the end. And then shoots Trooper through January 1916 on Charles Latour's channel. Chris Yates, Day 2 of Herman Lutman's A Most Fearful Sacrifice, a game by Flying Pig Games. And there's Dana Lombardi, man, and he, on his channel, 2 videos, he introduces the second edition Kickstarter of One Page Bulge, a game by Steve Jackson, and then he interviews said person, Steve Jackson, on Dana Lombardi's channel. Check it out. I'm sure that's a lot of fun. I mean, they've known each other for many years. That is Steve Jackson and Dana Lombardi. Dave of Dave's Gaming Cave plays Solitaire Pro Football Quick Game. Dragoon Commander, Armchair Dragoons, 4 videos, and it's mentioned in Dispatches Season 13, Episode 6, Fear of Missing Out, that's what FOMO stands for. Then Take That Street at 2024 Fall Assembly, oh, right. Then Aaron Armour, Versberg, at the 2024 Fall Assembly, and Episode 17 of mentioned in Dispatches Fall Assembly wrap-up on Dragoon Commander this week. Eric's Table, Napoleonic Battles, 2 videos, and it is BAR. I keep forgetting what BAR stands for, but it's the Battle of Zorndorf, 1757, Part 1. And then the Battle of Moscow, 1812, 9:40 a.m., Part 1, because we do go by time here on Eric's Table, Napoleonic's Battles. And there she is, the Rock of Chickamauga Kickstarter preview from Flying Pig Games. Check it out. Denver has a lot to say about it. Check out those eyes. Oh my God. Green like green. Gamer's Closet, Doug Weed does his work with unboxing Zombies 5. School's out forever. You know what? I gotta give that game a shot. You know what? Because it's a fun beer and pretzels game and you die. That's all. Isn't that fun? Dying. Games from the Front, 2 videos, and it's the greatest day. Both videos are on the greatest day. Utah Beach. And the second video is there with the designer. Tom, I don't know who the designer is, but that's what's happening on Games from the Front. The Shiv. Earl Bickford. Gaming with Earl Bickford, 4 videos. Oil War Part 7, Part 8, then his Part 26 of Game Collection, and Saratoga Part 1 on Gaming with Earl Bickford, The Shiv. The Leonidas of ASL. George Chiotis, Tikanis George, 3 critical armor survival tactics in SK Starter Kit and Advanced Squad Leader. So George will tell you how to survive in a tank. Right? Thought he stole George. Henry Hyde, The Other Partisan, 2024, a video of a miniatures game conference, which that just looks incredible. Doesn't it? On Henry Hyde's channel. Hex to Hex, Battalion Combat Series, Baptism by Fire, Episode 2 on Hex to Hex. On Hexed Encountered, 3 videos, 2 videos of Desert Heat, a game by Lock and Load Publishing, plus Tanktoberfest 2024, final game revealed on Hexed Encountered. And the man who goes by the name of Jeff does a playthrough with bots of Red Dust Rebellion, a new game published by GMT right now. Respect! Jim Ozarski, 3 videos. The Battle of Trafalgar for Fighting Sale. Then the Battle of Hanau for bloody big battles. Then Operation Charnwood, Battle for Galamanche on Jim Wozarski's channel. For our Spanish viewers, Juan Luis Julius Fairfax has Tanto Monta. A review, probably a playthrough. I didn't check it out, but he's got a lot of games, and he's a nice guy. KilRoyWasHere talking about nice guy. This is a nice guy. I mean, I rat on this guy a lot, but he's a genuine nice guy. He's a nice guy. Anyways, 8 videos. I should say 7. Corvette Command War Diary After Action Report. Then Coffee with Kilroy, my favorite segment. Concise collection of classes. And Uno Elite NFL Starter Pack. What? No. And also another Uno Elite NFL Draft Pack. Plus the Alamo After Action Report and Glory and Empire Assault on the Western Ridge by Lock and Load Publishing, and Coffee with Kilroy Compass Games Holiday Catalog on KilRoyWasHere. That fantastic channel that is Legendary Tactics 4 videos, Dune Imperium, a reboxing, Rise of 9 expansion, plus another video on Rise of 9 expansion. Then War Story Occupied France, a review. This is a Osprey Games game, and if I'm not mistaken, does David Thompson feature in this? Yes, he does. And then the reboxing of the epic legendary deck building game 007, a James Bond deck building game. That could be fun. I played the Alien one. Yeah, it was fun, but once I got the gist of it, it's like Pandemic. Once you get it, and it's very difficult to lose. That's the way I feel about it. Maybe because I'm a genius, but who knows? On Lock and Load Publishing, Friendly Fire 1025, World at War 85. This is going to be a podcast happening today. I should say, today is Friday because I'm redoing the show, so it happened yesterday. On Lock and Load Publishing. Here we go. Marco Omni Gamer, aka Wargamer, Undaunted 2200, Callisto review, a game by, here's second time, David Thompson and Trevor Benjamin. So Herman Luttman was mentioned once, David Thompson was mentioned twice. This is I can't help but keep score. It just happens. On Marco Omni Gamer, Undaunted 2200, Callisto. The artist, the wargame artist, Matt White, Wargames, 2 videos, 1793 Patriots and Traitors, unboxing and initial impressions, plus the Dark Summer from GMT, After Action Report. I think this is a Ted Racier game, the Dark Summer. I might be wrong, but it's a GMT published game. Nanguaya, 4 videos, wandering around the house and not sure what to really sink my teeth into. Also finishing up another game using the grid offset square. I think that's his creation. Allocating all the forces for the various Russian armies, December Truce 1914. That's where they play Saka. And getting ready to play Masurian Lake scenario from The World Undone on Nanguaya's channel. And Kevin Kitchens, Once Upon a Game Next War Iran, an unboxing, a game published by GMT, designed by Mitchell Land, and the system designer is Gene Billingsley.
Black Jerry.
Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials. Thunder on the Mississippi, scenario number 4, Yankee Blitzkrieg. This is Thunder on the Mississippi. Obviously, I just said it. Grant's Vicksburg campaign, April to July 1863. Holy moly, eh? This really happened in the States, man. Jay Hinton, Poindexter Games. 2 videos, Western Front Ace. Both of them are Western Front Ace. So it's the 11th to 14th Patrol. Check it out. He makes great videos. Very, very detailed, but enjoyable videos. Great voice. The guy's got a great voice, man. Okay? All right. Yeah, you got to call it as it is. I sees them as I calls them, or I calls them like I sees them. Oh, Prasutagos. The Orwell Wargamer is giving us a hobby and painting desk update. Pushing Cardboard 2 videos, Old Breed unboxing, plus Pushing Cardboard number 38, Paul Hederer, Right Fierce and Terrible. Ruffy of Rough Swordsman Wargamer is live with the Tony and Ruff livestream battles of the American Revolution. And look at these 2 guys, they're like brothers, handsome brothers. That's what you should call them, the handsome brothers. Sean Lambert is back with Road to Corellia, episode number 9. I don't know if this is the Mark Simonich game, but it could be and probably not. Yes. Sean Lambert. Smart War Games has 4 videos, The Callisto Protocol, content and gameplay, Silent Hill gameplay. I loved Silent Hill till I couldn't figure out a puzzle, and then I hated it. Plus, The Evil Within, same thing, and Cry of Fear, Recidivist and Memories campaign. These horror games, there's something fun about horror games, but I tell you how to play a horror game. You need a big screen TV or sit really close to your TV and wear headphones, okay? Immerse yourself.
And I'm Grant.
Steve Jackson Games, 2 videos, Hack and Slash Deluxe gameplay and fighting fantasy. He's fun. Steve Jackson is fun. Plus, Steve Jackson and Dana Lombardi discuss One Page Bulge 2nd edition. Check it out. I'm telling you, Dana Lombardi. Stories. Lots of stories. Nostalgia. Names. He knows them. Storm of Steel Wargaming, 2 videos. And it's new World War II Wargaming Rules. First look on Sam Mustafa's Eisenhower World War II Wargaming Rules review. Plus, General d'Armée 2 on the tabletop. On Storm of Steel. Tabletop Minions 1 video and it's Kid Bashed, a rare Warhammer miniature. Did I tell my story, he says, on Tabletop Minions. Tabletop Sci-Fi is back. I like this channel. And WarQuest, the L4 Studios / Mr. B Games review and how to play Mr. B Games. I thought it was Mr. Bungle. I don't know if you guys know that band. It's fronted by Mike Patton of Faith No More. Great musicians, very good music in my opinion, very good music, and the musicianship is just unparalleled. The production is fantastic, and John Zorn produced it. And that is Mr. Bungle. If you can get the first one, get the first Mr. Bungle. That's what's happening on Tabletop Sci-Fi. And look, man, because it's time now, it's time to cut a deer. Step-by-step expert's guide, The Bearded Butchers. You want to know how to cut up a deer? Watch these guys, because it's hunting season, right? And if you've never had deer meat, I dare say, friend, you haven't had meat. Yes, you can have pastured Angus, Wagyu beef and all that. Yes. But there's something about a wild meat that, I don't want to say it tastes wild because that puts a lot of people off, but is something else. So that's what's happening on The Bearded Butcher. the Board Game Chronicles 2 videos, Diluvium, an unboxing and an overview, and a Jest of Robin Hood by Frankie Fritz Serval, published by GMT, strategies for playing as Robin Hood. I should play this game with my friend. Anyways, Cody of the Discriminating Gamer, and I should say Ray, welcome to the YouTube so we see your face kind of thing I want to say, but I think you understand. 8 videos, the Battle of Calandale, an unboxing with Ray, see what I'm saying? And then Harrow Country, the game of Gothic conflict, and another unboxing with Ray, Trail Story. And Dead by Daylight, Cody. Jay does the Board Game Priority, Hagalaz unboxing with Ray. And then Cthulhu Death May Die, Season 4 with Cody. With Ray, it's Let's Go to Japan unboxing. Then Cthulhu Death May Die, Ithaca, the Windwalker. You think I was going to say Ithaca, and it's probably said that way, but we Americanize it and we call it Ithaca. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I ain't. I'm sure of it. Indian Idol's The Korean War by Indian Idol. 2 videos, the Korean War, the Americans invade North Korea, and the fall of Pyongyang. Sorry, not gang. Pyongyang. October 22nd, 1950, on the Korea War by Indian Idol. The name of the game. I love his opening, 4 videos, and no. 1 video, I should say, I just put on. What I meant to say is I love his openings because it has that old-time stoner psychedelic opening. Anyways, Leipzig, the Battle of Nations, Napoleon versus Europe. That's what's happening on the name of the game. Into the Whirlpool, a game by Herman Lotman. So David Thompson and Herman Lotman right now have been both mentioned twice. All right? In less than half an hour. And it's a play demo and final comments on the Oaken Night, the man with the PBS aura. The Oaken Night. The Gentlemen of the Player's Aid have 4 videos. They review Almost a Miracle by Against the Odds magazine. Plus, they unbox Phantom Fury 2nd edition by Nuts Publishing. And then there's a War Game Stories on monthly debrief. And unboxing 1812 Napoleon's Faithful March by VUCA Simulations. I like their covers. Can't see that one too well, but I like the covers. GIMPY of the Gimpy Gamer has 3 videos in its World at War E5 Blood and Fury review and what's new, plus Sea Power preview, and Herman Lotman's The Rock of Chickamauga Kickstarter. Herman's awesome. Tony of Tony's Board Life has 1 video in its Let's Play Battles of the American Revolution, Utah Springs. U-Boater 658, 1 video, and it's CSL's game Sedan 1940, an overview. Emanuele Sant'Andrea of Vento Nuovo Games is showing off his new game, DNA Voyager. James starts the genetic training. If I'm not mistaken, Emanuele is probably a PhD in, I think it's genetic neuroscience, but something like that. I don't know, but it's something genetics. The guy ain't stupid, that's what I'm trying to say, alright? Right. But Hugh Hefner of War Games, Wardy Role plays World War II. Todd has 1 video, and it's Learning Battalion Combat Series, BCS, with HEXES and Wardy Robe, Baptism by Fire, Part 1, a game by MMP. For our Italian listeners, Winter Quartering 2 videos, War Game Days 2024, Piana dell'Orme, Casus Belli. This is a convention, and look at the setting. I mean, wherever you set up a game in Italy outside, it's like, you know what I mean? You're probably sitting on a 6th century bench or something. And that's just regular stuff to them, you know? It's like in Alberta. When you go in Alberta, you're driving on the highways and you see the Rockies. That's unreal, first of all, because I've never seen that. But they live with it, and it's like, oh, look, the mountains are beautiful today. And it's like, God, that's gorgeous. Anyways, winter quartering. That's what I'm telling you. Wise Guy History, 2 videos, and it's over. Wrap up and final thoughts on Cycle 1, Aeon Trespass, Odyssey, and ATO Onwards, Odyssey mini expansion, Broken Patterns, he says. On Wise Guy History. For our Polish viewers, Wojennik TV has 2 videos in its Raiders of the Deep, an unboxing, plus Ambush, a review. Ambush. You gotta love Ambush. Gotta love it. It's combat. The series combat, this is Ambush. Wonderful. Zilla Blitz, Cutesy Pootsy. 2 videos, Stalingrad Road's first look and overview. World War II war game. Yes. And Unity of Command 2 Victory in the East Berlin's downloadable content gameplay. This is a PC war game on Cutesy Pootsy's Zilla Blitz.
Howdy folks, Meandering Mike, Man Cave of Madness, weekly channel update time. As you can see here, we have 3 new videos. 2 of them are the completion of my coverage of Wagram from the Napoleon at War quad from SPI. We had previous week done a how to play. This week we do a playthrough, which I have to say was really exciting. Battle came down to the very end, so no spoilers. I won't spoil it for you, but yes, very close battle. So I do an after action review right here, where I talk about that, including doing a literature review, some books on the subject and other Napoleonic points of interest. And then I return to my Hex Encounter memories. Last time I had Panzer 44 from SPI, which was my very first war game I ever bought. This is the very first war game I ever received as a Christmas gift. So, if you're interested in old Hex Encounter war games, Napoleonic Wagram, or 1776, or just like to listen to an old man wax poetic about the games that he got when he was a young teenager, you might find some of this stuff interesting. So that's it for the week. I'm going to send it back to Dan Pencaldi and all you folks watching No Enemies Here. And if you're watching this on my channel, thank you for viewing. And if you're not a subscriber, please do so. If you care to, it's for free. So thanks, y'all. Take care and ciao.
Another week, another show. I've been saying that same sentence for 7 years every Saturday. Is that incredible? I mean, if this was like season 7 on primetime TV, man, I'd be making a killing. Why? Because it's 7 seasons, man. I mean, seriously, who watches 7 seasons of something? Well, if it's The Office, I do. If it's Superstore, I liked Superstore. It's Canadian, but I liked it. Anyways. So hey, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, support this channel. Buy me a coffee, man. Buy me a coffee. So that was it this week. We had the GMT October update. We had Ken and we had Mike drop us a contribution video, which I appreciate tremendous. And I'd like to say to all the reviewers, all the videos that I check, that's incredible that we have this, what can I say, this community that keeps pumping out videos, and so many people. And if I'm missing someone, please put it in the comments. Give me a link to their page. Mostly relevant, obviously, 99.9%, like the pill, to wargaming. You know what I'm saying? But send me a link regardless. And if, again, anybody wants to participate, you are more than welcome to join the team. The team of No Enemies Here, which features me and our contributors sometimes, Robert Carroll of KilRoyWasHere, Ken of Seek Out and Play, Ray Fury of Six Actual, Meandering Mike of Meandering Mike, for God's sakes, and you know what I'm saying. Anyways, thank you for watching. I will see you next week. But if you want to drop by and see my beautiful face and dulcet tones, check out Tuesday, the Chit Show with none other than Alan Emmerich. I've been wanting to speak to Alan Emmerich for a long time. I'm sure the man has a character, because he seems like he has an outgoing personality, and I love that type of personality. So, I'll see you Tuesday on the Chit Show at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time with Alan Emmerich and Artie, my boss.